What you are about to see is an imagining, a story, in my mind, made into a little film for the This Is Oath series. Oath, or Othello, the general that he is, began fighting at a young age. I imagine an Oath that was rebellious and scrappy, and in my imagined world of the Civil War, I saw an Oath as a kid attempting his first escape. Oath was an intelligent person, and it wouldn't take long once he eventually escaped to join the Union Army, train, and rise in the ranks due to his natural fighting ability, I imagined. I wanted to make this trailer as a backdrop to give my imaginings a chance to escape my mind. I enlisted the help of my nephew to play a young Othello, a 7-year-old who is of mixed race, black and Filipino. He looks nothing like the Othello in our production, but I'm sure you can simply use your imagination that my nephew represents a young Othello. My brother plays a slave driver. Large plantations usually had a white overseer and a black slave driver, and smaller plantations would likely have just a slave driver. The black slave driver was kind of like a policeman of the Negro slaves. They would supervise field work and or the living quarters. White overseers imposed disciplines upon slaves, usually in a much harsher manner than slave drivers. Overseers would often consult with the drivers in an effort to have consistent work production. But oftentimes the slave drivers would act as an intermediary to protect slaves from harsh treatment. In this short trailer, my brother plays a driver out searching his master's land for the escaping young Othello. Also, behind the scenes, but not shown in this short film, was my niece, who she played costume designer. She helped distress the T-shirt that we had to kind of costume the young Othello, and she also acted as a production assistant. Here it is, the trailer for the young Othello's first escape attempt. So there you have it. That was the first ever short film I made, the first ever film like that I've ever made. You know, all right. I'm not mad at it. I'm happy with it. I got a long ways to go as a filmmaker. I'm not even sure that I'm even going down that route, but maybe a long road to make trailers for theaters. I would go down that route. Absolutely. All right, y'all.